welcome to another video. I suppose today is kind of just going to be a little bit vloggy, but I set up a new board. So I basically have a brand new setup here. I got some Spitfire Formula 4 lock-ins, some China Reds, I've got Bones China Reds, I've got Krux 149s here. Don't know what they're called exactly, but they're just the standard one. And I've got a program deck, as many of you pointed out in the last video. So that's enough of the materialistic stuff. So I got sick again. It was kind of nasty. I was in bed with a fever all day and then just have been really unwell for the last week. But I'm feeling better. Today's my first day really back out skating. And I wanted to start with something fresh, so all different stuff. And the next thing I want to cover is these Krux trucks. I just want to get some input from viewers on them. So first day, first impressions, the bushings are awful. They feel hard and plasticky. I can't get a full turn out of this deck. For example, I can't get wheel bite, and I don't seem to be getting a lot of turn from my actual action. Like when I turn is not going very far. I kind of feel like these are giant ventures or something. The other thing I noticed is my wheels felt immediately slower as soon as I put them on these trucks. Now, I want you guys to tell me if I'm imagining this or if this is an actual thing, because I've heard when you put wheels on a pair of Avenue suspension trucks, all of a sudden you're riding like 50% faster. Well, these wheels, which were the fastest ones I've ever ridden in ages because I ride little wheels, but these wheels all of a sudden felt like 50% slower once I put them on these trucks. And I'm wondering if anyone else has experienced that with Krux. This seems to be like, I don't know, maybe it's the janky bushings or the pivot cups. Something is like absorbing my speed. So I'm interested to hear your feedback on that. So anyways, on to some of the skating. It's nothing earth-shattering, just some skating. Okay, so we have some skating and some tricks I don't do that often. So now on to the next thing, the Patreon account. I actually have that up and launched, but I haven't mentioned it or done anything because they keep sending me emails saying, have you done the Patreon checklist? Have you made sure that you have everything so that you can convince everyone to sign up so that Patreon can make more money off you? Checklist. No, I haven't done all that. But you know what? For anyone who wants to contribute to the channel, it's up and running. Check it out. And if you're not interested in a monthly thing, I also have a small skate and create thing. That's what it's called. It's a GoFundMe, skate and create. You can check that out if you want to do a small contribution, but you don't want a monthly obligation. So yes, those are up and running. And no, I didn't do the checklist and make a little intro video on my Patreon page yet. This is it, I guess. So moving on, as you can see, there was nothing earth-shattering in this video, but what this one is about is to give you license to try some of the tricks you may have been neglecting. Maybe you're not ollieing over hips. Maybe you're not nollieing over hips. Maybe you're not doing pressure flips. Although that one's debatable as to whether or not you should, but you know what? I have fun when I do them. So really, this video is just to inspire you with some of the more basic tricks that maybe you're neglecting, or to give you license to try whatever the hell you want. Because you know what? This is skateboarding, right? Don't limit yourself just because it's not a cool trick. Oh, and for those of you guys that are like, Ben, why don't you ever do no complies and bonelesses? This is why. All right, boneless time. So the reason I don't do all these tricks is because I'm kind of a 90s guy, you guys. When I was coming up, cutting my teeth, it wasn't okay to use your hand or put your foot on the ground. So times have changed. You kids these days, it's all the rage, but I just neglected them and didn't learn them. So I'm not that good at them. Yes! All right, it's starting to rain, and now I really am late for work.